Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Knights of Pen and Paper 2. So, let's take a look. Dead Pixel. Undead Pixel. Alright, so let's fight some things just to see what we're up against. This might be hard. Screw it, we need the experience. I think we can handle this. I hope we can. Okay, unfortunately the cleric is a little bit on the, I'm not going to say unnecessary side of things, but definitely doesn't have the power that all the other characters have. But I guess the utility is necessary in the long run. No way I can heal otherwise. Oh, so that's the chain lightning move. Alright. I get it now. Ah. Was the demon always red? I thought it was like, purplish. Weird. I think it was actually like a purple in the previous videos. Did they patch it? I have no idea. Also, I think I'm gonna change the table back. I was thinking about like the bone. Whatever. I'll think about that one. I also just don't like the red table. It feels weird. It feels wrong. It feels like a lunch table at school, and that just feels kind of like an odd, out of character thing for the game. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, death by daggers. Yeah, that is such a satisfying combo. I wish there were like more cool combo effects in this game. It would be, I don't know, satisfying. But I guess this game isn't long enough for that to actually be that, like... Oh, really? Apparently Plague Touch is really effective on dead pixels. Or is it Undead Touch? I don't even know. Weird. Eh. Well, that was easy. And we got some cheese. Cool. And item has been sent to my stash and we get a level up. Yay! So, oh, it's Touch of Blight. That's what it is. So if I level this up, what is it going to do just now? I'm just going to boost Touch of Blight for the time being. It's a very high damage single target. Okay, so let's save and exit for a second. Go to the game room. Switch our table back. Perfect. Actually, you know what? Seeing as I got some money, what can I buy? Critical, initiative, item selling price increased, or a sofa. Damage, damage reduction, or threat. Let's go with damage reduction. We need that anyway. Now, do arcade machines? Ah, arcade machines stack. Good to know. Anything else we can buy? Nothing from there. Oh, rug. +1 to travel rolls and investigate or resist rolls. Let's go with the superhero rug. There we go. Yeah, because I'm probably not going to be using a whole lot of that money for a while anyway. Okay, and you know what? We're not terribly injured, so let's fight all of the undead pixels. I also heard from somebody that this game actually gets harder the longer, the like more days you've been quote unquote playing. Not like real time, but like in-game time. I actually don't know if this is the case or not, but it would kind of make sense just to scale content in an interesting manner. I don't know. That'd be kind of a cool system. But I could very much be wrong. Let's go for a party heal. If we're going into this, we might as well be max. I gotta remember, the fireball hits everybody no matter where they are now because I bought that game room upgrade. I like that system actually. And the cool thing is, the game room upgrades are persistent across all saves. So I could start over a new game and get all of those admittedly minuscule benefits. Which is nice. I don't know. I've never really seen a game do that before. Yeah, don't think I've seen them do that before, actually. Oh, whoops, I missed. I missed with the mouse click, of all things. Not used to that. Let's see. Do purge? Yeah, let's just do purge. Yeah, he wasn't that injured. Let's see, he's looking pretty hale and hearty. Let's set him on fire. Oh, the die roll is for the resist roll. I was wondering about that. It's like, how did he, How are they? No, they are actually healing. That is not the resist roll. Okay. Well, I mean, ultimately, we're still kicking their asses. Like, it says hard, but here's an interesting question. Would this be hard if I still only had 2 characters? In fact... Oh, shoot. Should have used the Touch of Blight on the farthest right one. Oh well, not the end of the world. But that's an interesting question as far as this game is concerned. You know, how doable is it to play through the game with only the initial 2 characters? I don't know. I'd like to know. It'd be an interesting point of information to work with here. Okay. There goes the front row. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I probably could have had him group hit the entire back row. Then again, not really sure if that's necessary, considering they're all burning to death. Very quickly. Yeah. Wasting my time on it probably wouldn't have been necessary. Okay, and we get an item to our stash. Meh. Okay, so staves are two-handed. In fact, I'm pretty much rocking the two-handers across the entire party. The idea of getting a shield at this point is meaningless. Also, it's in my stash. I don't feel like going back for it. So, let's rest. Come on, what have you got? Well, okay, fine. I guess I'll just take the extra experience. What is it? An undead pixel and a dead pixel. Oh, didn't actually know you could run into both at the same time. I guess I've seen that happen before, I've just never bothered to mix and match. Okay, so Touch of Blight is specifically good against dead pixels. And somehow we're making it bleed. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not gonna bother understanding. It's just not my thing. So yeah, whether or not this game gets harder as time goes on in-game, I'm not terribly concerned about that. I feel like I can beat this kind of just going my own way. It'd be terrible if you spend too many days, you know, resting, quote-unquote, in-game. Am I gonna... Okay, there we go. Party members' roles have been particularly pitiful lately. Okay, rise and shine. So we've already done the investigation. It was a helmet. You find an iron helmet at the base of a steep mountain. Looks like it was dropped a long way, but has no noticeable dents. Okay, quest. Mountains of Accent. As you leave the dry and dusty air of the temple, the most beautiful view of snowy mountains opens before you. Suddenly you spot movement at the other side of the valley. The Paper Knight and his gang are traveling up the mountain road. Finally, we found them. We must hurry now. Unfortunately, there's a herd of weird-looking creatures in the valley. You must fight your way to the Paper Knight. Your party's being attacked. Weird-looking creatures. I like their attack animation. The dead pixel and the undead pixel. I don't know, this game is really classy. Which I really dig. I mean, it's almost painfully referential in a lot of ways. But I think that adds to it instead of detracts. Like, they didn't go referentially, like, they didn't go about anything in a half-hearted manner. And I respect that a lot. Because it makes it stand out in a very pleasing manner. Okay, so let's save her energy for a bit. Let's just attack normally. She's fine. Because she has unlimited mana. And if she dies, who cares? Let's see. He has unlimited, nobody's hurt. So I guess we'll just keep smacking him. At least we've got two in the front. I always hate it when there's, like, two guys in the back for whatever reason. It's just awkward. I guess not necessarily awkward, it's just like, come on. I want to use my sweeping strike. It's like the only thing my warrior is good for apart from soaking damage. And that's why I put all those points into riposte. Which is such a good move. It doesn't trigger as much as I want it to, but ultimately that's my fault for not making a elven warrior. I originally, like, when I did this as a reboot, and started over, I actually did make an elven warrior to try and boost up the riposte damage, but ultimately I just didn't like the visual, and decided that being a shallow person was more important than being a power gamer. Probably should have waited on that one. Oh well. Oh no, you know what? No, there was no way of me delaying this battle. Because I'm immediately thrown in. Can't believe I forgot to summon her demon in the last couple fights. Oh well, it's not like it's really mattered. And he is stunned. Which, I guess ultimately is pretty good. Prevents them... does it prevent them from fighting? I have no idea. Actually, I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to how it works. Okay. Well, he lost stun. Oh, maybe the Maybe the Undead Pixels... No, he definitely had the opportunity to attack. So yeah, even if it's just resisting the stun, or getting rid of the stun, it does take up their entire action. Good. I was kind of worried it would be one of those where it's like, you stun the enemy, and then they're like, alright, it becomes their turn again. Well, they save for the stun. Okay, they were stunned on the last round, and they're stunned on this one. So, as a result, they've managed to... Okay, there we go. Level up. Let's see. Could do Barrage of Knives. Let's just keep putting points into crit. I don't actually know if abilities can crit in this game, come to think of it. Haven't looked into that one. Okay, so Radiance gets me a little bit. That's not a high priority. Problem is, at this point, Restoration isn't terribly useful. It heals only half of the dwarf's health, but still. Okay, is it time for more damage? Yes. It feels like it's time for more damage. Okay! You are now on the path that the Paper Knight and his gang walked just moments ago. Carefully, you sneak closer. Super. Yay. Let's see. So this is going to increase 6% extra damage. Isn't terribly high. What's this going to do? Resist -1, damage plus 5%. Yeah, let's just go with Cleave. Doing 100% of damage is probably pretty useful. I don't know. Whatever I choose with the warrior, most of it's meaningless. So, as you get closer, you notice that the Paper Knight and his gang are collecting small round stones from the ground. Excellent. I haven't seen such a good grindstone source in ages. Collect them all. These small rocks will make us unbeatable. All of these? Grindstones? Are they using this? Are they used in this game too? No, they're only useful in Knights of Pen and Paper +1 edition. I have no idea why he's collecting them. One of the paper gangsters stretches his back and suddenly notices you. Hey, we have company. The newcomers have followed us here. Paper Knight, what are you doing with those grindstones? They're worthless in this game. Ha! You have no idea how much money you can make selling these. Uh-oh. But now, you've made your last mistake. You cannot defeat us. And it's these kids from the very beginning. Oh, there he is in the back with what looks to be the Buster Sword. Glorious. You really think you can stop us? I mean, I can try and beat the shit out of you. They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of health. Well, commence shit beating. Feel the biggest sword in this game, imported from elsewhere. Yep, it's totally the Buster Sword. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Both editions can coexist in peace, Paper Knight. That hurt. These guys have so much HP. Paper Knight, listen to your heart. You can stop this madness. Alright, let's summon a demon. I might not actually be prepared for this fight, but I also get the feeling this is not the kind of fight you're able to win. I'm close, but not quite there. Damn it. Let's go for a shield action. We need a little bit of healing here. We've pretty much just been hammering down the poor warrior. Is it not time? Did my cleric just, like, miss an action, or did I just attack with him like a dingus? Or did I do a group heal? I don't know. Your feeble skills are no match for the power of 2nd edition. We're definitely not going to have a good day here. Yeah, and he is gone. Fuck. Think of all the innocent Paperians who suffer because of you. Power. Unlimited power. I don't know if this is the last boss fight. What did I do that screwed this up? Like, I'm doing damage to him, but... nuts. Can I chicken? Well, they died? Not so fast. Wait, are we not able to run from this fight? He lassoed my chicken. What a dick. I don't... No, there's no way I can win this one. Just give up. The world will be ours. I mean, maybe... Maybe if I hadn't lost the tank. Oh. Enough of this. Enter the Orknado. As you desperately fight the overpowering enemy, you see a bright white light descend from the skies. You see it's a fair young lady. Heroes! I've arrived at this dire moment to help you. Begone, foul wrongdoers! Oh god, classic. Ow, my eyes. Alright, be healed and hurry. Paper Knight will continue until you stop him. Yay, that still sucked. We should probably rest. Okay. It's been about a week since I covered that. We are terrible at resting. Let me tell you. Okay, well, whatever. We've got most of our shit back, so I'll be fine. Let's summon the demon. It takes a little while to fight these things anyway. Yeah, I figured that was one of those unbeatable battles. It might have been possible, especially if I'd done, like, some really substantial grinding, which does beg an interesting question, like, what would happen if you get there and actually manage to beat them? But I think it would have been a really tough, if not impossible fight. If any of you guys watching this actually know, that would be, that'd actually be kind of a real help. If you told me. Not like it really makes much of a difference here, but, it'd still be kind of neat. Just touch a Blight Helm. I know I could use it to get rid of the dead pixel faster, but it still dies in the next round. Okay. Well, let's continue on. Travel to a specific place, the artifact. Fair lady, thanks for your help. The evil nut is not destroyed yet. You are too weak to face him, and every day he gains more power than you do. But there is a way. You must remove his second edition powers. Only then will you have a chance to be victorious. How can we do that? You must retrieve a potent artifact, the Tablet of House Rules. It's hidden somewhere in the past. You must now leave Zeroth and continue to the west side of Papros, to the Flying Islands. The cartographer will help you get there. So it's time for time travel. Must every sequel top the previous one? The White Sage waves at you and disappears in a puff of scented smoke. The world is full of magical creatures with immense power, but we're their only hope? It is written that a brave group of adventurers will save the world. You cannot just go and change the script. Okay, we're off to Big Town then. Maybe we'll have some time for sightseeing this time. Travel to Big Town. Start. Yay. We're gonna get attacked like 30 times here. Actually, before we do that, let's see. Of course there's side quests. Oh, we don't have to select them. So, Plains of Null has a search. 0 points. Why don't we go to the Plains of Null first? Unfortunately, I think we're in the middle of a quest, though I might be able to abandon it for a little while and pick it back up. Let's not do that. We can come back later. Okay, let's do some searching. I don't actually know what kind of nonsense we're going to get here, but we might as well pick up whatever it is. Apparently I've been doing this for 20 minutes. It does not feel like I've been playing for that long. Weird. I guess tactical RPGs would... or turn-based tactical RPGs would be slow. Ooh, is this... It's a scroll in the sand. Your eye caught a papery texture protruding from the sand. As luck would have it, it holds a powerful enchantment. I have no idea if that's +1, 2, or 3. Either way, let's go back to Big Town, do the quests, maybe do a side quest, mostly handle some gear. We've got a lot of money that we can do stuff with. Oh, Deep Forest. Well, this is something new. Yes, indeed, it seems you got lost. As you traveled, your horses must have taken a few misplaced steps. You're now trapped in the legendary Deep Forest. You can find a way out by completing tasks of great gallantry. Cool, let's get to it. First, you must wade through the forest and thorny bushes. I'm glad I have a full party here. That makes this easier. You have proved your endurance and made it to a path. The sun is setting. You must find your way to the edge of the woods before it's too dark. This probably would be a lot harder if I only had 2 party members, admittedly. Oh, glad I have 5. So you travel fast enough and get out of the darkest parts of the woods before nightfall. The tree branches move to block your way out of the woods. You hear the wind whispering a riddle. You solve the riddle and the tree branches move out of your way. Just before stepping out of the woods, you were attacked. Oh, it's these guys again. How much HP do you have? 26. Yeah, I don't actually think things get that much tougher as days go by. Not enough that you have to worry about resting. Considering these guys, incredible small fry. Heck, her dagger spam, powered or unpowered, would be enough to kill most of these guys. Her touch of blight absolutely is enough to insta-gib one. Glorious. Okay, we get a blue die. Item has been sent to the stash. You won like a champ. Got a warhammer. As you step out of the woods, you stumble upon something half buried in the ground. This treasure must have belonged to a more unfortunate traveler. Now it's yours. We got 100 gold. You find your way out. Where will you travel to from here? Yay, money. Okay, investigate. Ooh, there's a thing to investigate. Might as well take care of it. I don't know if I can come back to this place. Well, I guess this isn't the side quest I expected I'd be doing, but it is the side quest I am happy to do. Because this way... I don't know. I like the secrets. I really like the secret locations in this game. I've only found a couple of them, but they're all cool. Sticks and snakes. You found a stone altar with a precious-looking rod on it. It seems to emanate some kind of primal magic. Cool. Anything else? We can fight foul bears in here. Well, let's, oh. Check side quests? Travel to big town. Travel. Alright. That's easy enough. What the... How the deuce did we get down here? We were traveling south! What? Alright, fine. Rest. And let's do some equipment management. We have a scroll of enchanting, correct? Probably. It's probably in my vault. I don't know how big my vault is. Scroll +2. Okay, so first and foremost, let's, go sell a bunch of stuff. Because I need almost none of... I need none of this. Like, even the tomatoes and stuff, I'm not entirely sure if I need. Definitely don't need all of these redstones. Oh, interesting. Space. Pound of rock. Crafting ingredient. Horseshoe. Yeah, so if you just press space repeatedly, it just auto-sells things. Handy. I like that. Okay, so bread, apple, and or tomato. Can't entirely tell. Blue stone. Great band. Not really what we're looking for here. Let's see. So food is kind of useful. The bomb, almost completely worthless. Okay. Ooh, look at that expensive armor. Energy minus 30%. Damage reduction plus 12, though. So we want to put that on the warrior. Do we got any new weapons? The answer is no. Of course we don't. Then again, I guess the point is to convince you to do other things. So let's go to the vault. So I don't really want immunity to poison. So let's just grab everything if I can. There we go. Yeah, because I don't need these things in my vault. I wonder if the vault is account-based. I haven't tested that. I'd have no idea. Well. Let's see. Totally gonna keep the Astro Goose Roast. The shield isn't great. All my characters using two-handed weapons. And he's got a bunch of Ring of Senses, which I don't want to give up. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to buy this really heavy armor. Count me in. We're going to keep him with the War Axe, just because it boosts his threat a bunch. Yeah, I guess I could get a Tyro Shield, and I could enchant it if I really wanted to. But that would hurt his threat a little. So we've got weapons, shields, and armor. Oh, hey, that's exactly what we're looking for here, actually. Let's go to enchanting. Let's enchant some +2 heavy armor. That is some good shit. So he's going to be very hard to damage, and that feels good. So what else do we have that is not enchanted? We got a bow. Probably could use some enchanting. And she's got some armor that could probably use enchanting. Unfortunately, I think I only have enough for one scroll. It's under consumables. And yep, I only have enough for one. That's fine. Okay, so why don't we... Armor or the cleric's bow. You know what? Let's give her some armor. The cleric, I'm not going to say is completely worthless, but he's the healer, not a damage dealer. Okay, cool. So now she's hardy and won't die as much. Let's see, any other crafting recipes here? Let's see, we don't need the sewer key. Torch is useless. Whip is useless. Collar vegetation is not terrible, but it's not that useful. Magic staff. I guess the other thing is like an energy elixir, which in retrospect isn't a terrible idea, but I'm not sure where to get pollen. Probably from the dummies or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Either way though, I will see you guys in the next episode of Knights of Pen and Paper 2, where we will, I guess, go back in time. This game's longer than I thought, but that kind of explains why we go all the way over here. Oh, you know what? Let's at least turn in this quest. When you travel closer to Big Town, you see clearly that there's something very wrong. Burned farms and homeless families are everywhere. Big Town itself looks unharmed. What in Paperos is happening here? Hello, Commoner. What's going on here? Oh, it's terrible. Boosted bandits are terrorizing the area, and deadly creatures creep from the sewers every night. How about the city guards? Aren't they doing anything? They're trying, but the boosted bandits and sewer horrors are too high level for the guards. We're out of XP potions and cannot power level guards fast enough. As you speak, you see a warlock patrol on their way to resurrect the fallen city guards. Even when they're sipping energy potions, they can afford only a couple resurrections each. Suddenly, a group of boosted bandits jump from the shadows and attack the warlocks. We need to help them. Help Big Town by slaying boosted bandits. Kill 7 boosted bandits. I was gonna go and do stuff. Alright, fine. We'll beat the shit out of these guys, because, I mean, how much HP do they have? More. They've been boosted. Okay. Well, I guess this is not goodbye for now. It is beat the shit out of these guys, then goodbye for now. Oh yeah, the cleric can attack the back row. Probably should keep that in mind. Oh well. As long as the mage goes before the archer. Because now we do crazy damage. I mean, honestly, the fireball is the most damaging thing here. Maybe? No, the dagger spam is definitely the most useful. 25 damage per person per turn is really overpowered. Okay. Yeah, I should maybe have put points into her lifesteal. That would have made it... I wonder if that would have actually made it more energy efficient if I had just gotten that and spammed the hell out of it. Probably not. Okay, cool. Back row is now targetable. Let's just aim for this guy for the time being. Even though the cleric has a bow, I'm mostly aiming for the most... Oh, shoot. It just killed that character. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I always aim for the most... the character with the most amount of health, just to whittle them all down. Because my AoEs are more efficient than my single target hits. Okay. And then we need to fight 2 more. Yes? But not foul bears. Okay. So this is going to be really easy. Though, honestly, it's not much easier with or without the full part, like, without 5 people. It just means slightly more damage coming towards me, which really doesn't mean much. And, slightly slower. But it's definitely way more efficient to have as many people as possible. On the opposite side of the fight. I guess they do have a bit of a health boost, or maybe they always had this level of HP. Oh well. Not like it really matters. You dead yet? Almost there. There we go. Perfect. Turn on that quest, finally. And we're done. Okay, hope you didn't mark your HP with the bold point. And she levels up. So let's go with life transfer. Let's see if I can get it up to some amount of health. I don't know. Whatever. I don't actually know if that was worthwhile one way or another. Anyway, I will see you guys, like I was saying, I will see you guys in the next episode of Knights of Pen and Paper 2, where we will, well, go back in time. I guess this is longer than I thought it was going to be, which isn't bad. I don't mind that.